Hey guys, welcome back. Haley here. And today, what I wanted to do is unbox and show you guys a few of the figures that I bought that kind of fit into the category of like small figures. So basically, they're not scale figures. We're going to the other end of the spectrum where this is like a quarter scale figure and this is like small figure. But there's a few cool new series of figures, I guess, that I want to check out. And I think these are all cool, more affordable collecting options as well. So without further ado, let's get started with this first series of figure. And they just look so cute, so precious. Oh, look at him. And I've got her. And I've got Megami. And then I've also got Gojo. So if you haven't seen these before, this is a new series of figures by MegaHouse and it's called the Lookup series, or I think it's Japanese, it's Rukapu. So according to their website, this is a series of figures that are all posed in sitting positions looking upwards, allowing them to be displayed by your side, always looking up into your eyes. So while that's slightly creepy, I kind of get what they're saying. All of these figures are pretty cute. They're all kneeling and they've got these massive eyes and heads and they're kind of looking up at you. So far, the Lookup series has 72 different figures and they've actually branched into a ton of different animes. So we've got a bunch of Demon Slayer ones, obviously Jujutsu Kaisen, Twisted Wonderland, a couple of Naruto ones, some Uma Musume ones, some Evangelion ones, which I'm really excited about, a couple of Haikyuu ones, which I'm really excited about, and I think they just announced a ton of like BTS ones, which I'm sure the BTS fans would be very excited about. So these retail about 2,500 to 3,000 yen each, which actually is pretty expensive for like a vinyl figure about this size. Because some of the cheaper Nendoroids you could find for like 4,000 something yen. So is this really like 75% worth as much as a Nendoroid? I don't know, we'll see. So today I do have the Jujutsu Kaisen kind of gang of 4, so we can open them up and see what we think. So let's start with Yuji. Even these things have tape on the blister pack. Oh my god. So here is Yuji. He's actually quite big. He's bigger than I thought, and you can kind of, oh my god. Oh! It's okay, I think his head is supposed to come off. I didn't just decapitate our boy. All right, he's back on, but yeah, the head is just kind of ball jointed, so you can kind of rotate his head however, but his eyes are looking upwards, so he's looking up, as per the name. Yeah, I'm gonna open them all up and then give my thoughts on what I think of the series as a whole. I got Megami out, he looks super cute. They really went ham on how spiky his hair is. It's really cute actually. Oh my god, and here's Nobara. Like, she actually looks so precious. Like, oh my god, it's so cute. Hello. And for Gojo's, they actually did something special where they have Gojo with his mask and hair gelled up and Gojo with his hair down and his eyes. I think that's a nice touch. Okay, here's Gojo. He looks really cute. But, so with his second head, I do think mine has a bit of a misprint issue. I'm pretty sure his mouth is not centered, and I think one of his eyes is, like his iris is a little smaller than the other one, so that when I look at it, it doesn't look symmetrical and it looks kind of weird. So, bit disappointed on that. Not sure if anyone else has that. Maybe it's just like a quality control issue with this line. I just checked online and like I don't see anyone reporting the same problem, so maybe it's just mine, or I can't tell if there isn't a problem. You guys let me know in the B-roll whether you think there's some print problem with this or not. But my thoughts on the Lookup series based on my 4 Jujutsu Kaisen ones is that I can't help but love them. This whole time while I was unboxing them, I had them over here on the side table and they're all just looking up at me with their big eyes, and I actually can't help but fall in love with them. I think they are so cute. I can see these look-up figures maybe being a bit divisive, but I quite like them. I think they are very, very cute, and I think that they'll be a great thing just to put around the room to spark joy, especially for the lower shelves. I always have this problem where the bottom level of my D12s or the bottom level of my shelves, I can't put any figures there because I don't like looking at the top of a head, but these guys excel at being down below and looking up. So I think it's a really good idea, and I think it's nice that they made the heads adjustable so that you can kind of have them looking any way that you want. Like you can even recreate that things that dogs do when they kind of tilt their head to the side when they're curious with all of your little look-up figures. I'm also really impressed by how well they've managed to capture each character transformed into look-up form. I think the way they designed the hair and the face, like all of these characters look right to me. So I like the concept, I like the sculpt, I like the execution. The only thing that I'm not sure I love is the price. For about 3,000 yen, these are pretty expensive for what they are. If they were 2,000 yen, I'd be like way more on board, I think. But for 3,000 yen, that's fairly expensive if you want to collect a whole ton of them, if you want to collect a series of them. Like if you wanted all of the Demon Slayer ones, that would set you back a ton of money. But they are very cute, just, yeah, on the fence about whether they're worth how expensive they are. Maybe a good alternative for someone who likes Nendoroids because they are a bit cheaper and they're also more low maintenance. You don't have to worry about all of the little parts, you don't have to pose them. They just sit there and they look cute. All right, I've now dispersed the gang somewhere on the shelves behind me. Now let's move on to another new series of Smol figurines, but this time it's by Good Smile Company, and that is the Hello Good Smile line of figures. So on their website, they say that Hello Good Smile is a new deformed figure series from Good Smile Company. It is possible to move the neck from side to side. With art director Shigeto Koyama as the creative direction, we will send you cute styling figures that you will want to collect. So far they've announced 19 different Hello Good Smile figures, and I think they picked some really, really good series to start off with. They've got a few Vocaloids, some Nekopara, Evangelion, Kill la Kill, Toho Project, and Harry Potter. Harry Potter's the only one I'm like not that keen on, but I think the rest of them are like really good and kind of iconic to start a figure series from. So these figures retail for 1,500 yen, which is pretty cheap, right? Like half the price of those look-up figures. Yeah, very affordable. So today I have 3 that we can look at. I basically got the 3 Vocaloid ones. I've got Miku, Len, and Rin, which is Hello Good Smile figure 1, 2, and 3. And these have some stylish packaging. This is like very cool packaging. I feel like we have to start with the Miku. Oh, what? I wasn't expecting this. When you open it, inside it comes in like a plastic bag. This reminds me of like blind boxes because you don't know what you're gonna get until you permanently open it. I wonder if they're gonna do blind boxes. That would be kind of nuts if they did like blind box figures. Yeah, that'd be kind of similar to that line of babies where they're all like angel babies and you just get a blind box one and they're like highly collectible. Yeah, I wonder if that's what Good Smile's going for. I don't know. And then inside we have base and we have the figure. Oh no, my Miku's broken. Maybe because was I rough with the bag? I don't even know. But hey, that's what you get for not having a blister pack. So basically, her like left pigtail is only barely stuck on. Like, I think it's a quick fix just to glue it back on, but don't like that that's broken. But here is the figure. It is quite small. and her head does tilt side to side. The head tilt is actually very cute, and then she comes with a base as well. Like the other line, I'll open the other two before I kind of share my overall thoughts. All right, Rin next. Got to be a bit gentler with the bag this time. Here's Rin, like Miku, head side to side. Fortunately, nothing is broken on her. And lastly, we have Len. All right, and here's Len. He was really hard to get onto this base. Like I really had to shove this bad boy in. All right, now I have the three of them assembled, and honestly, I'm really torn on how I feel about these. So initially, when I saw the product images, I actually really liked them. I thought they looked really cool, and I kind of like that kind of geometric look and kind of the block style shading that they're going with as well. I think it's a cool look. But now that I can see them in person, like the quality of these aren't great. I think I was expecting Good Smile's usual level of quality, but of course these are 1,500 yen, so I'm not gonna get scale figure quality. And so there are some kind of paint defects. The lines aren't as sharp and crisp as I would like them to be. I can see some kind of rough seam lines in places, and it's taking away from this like perfect geometric figure because it's not perfectly kind of geometrically pretty. I don't know, does that make if that makes any sense? The other thing I'm kind of hung up on is their face. I think their faces are probably what's gonna make people not like these figures, and I didn't mind in the photos, but in person, I really don't like their mouths. I think their mouths look kind of weird and not really like they're smiling. They're kind of doing like this weird like thing. I don't know, maybe just me, but it's a shame because I really like their faces from the pictures, just not so much in person. The way the mouth's kind of off-centered looks a little weird. It's a shame because looking at these online, I did really like them. And I also have the Kill la Kill ones and the Nekopara ones on pre-order. So I will be getting those, but maybe not more after that. I just had another thought, which is kind of the further away I bring the figure from my face, the more I like it. The mouth doesn't annoy me as much from further away. So maybe I'll grow to like them when I put them on my shelf and I'm not looking at that mouth up close. The other worry that I had with these figures is the kind of Funko Pop effect. So the gimmick with these figures is that they're kind of geometric, and the second thing is all of their faces look the same, like the eyes and the mouth are the same. And so when you pick characters with really unique hairstyles and outfits, that's fine, you can tell who the character is. But when you get to some more boring characters and you lose the ability to change what their face looks like you might get into that world of Funko Pops where all the figures look the same except what they've got a different colored t-shirt on. Like it just doesn't work as well for characters that aren't like immediately distinguishable with, you know, big blue pigtails or something. I do, however, really like the price tag. You know, I think 1,000 or 1,500 yen is a really appealing price just to collect these. Like I think maybe an entire row of these would look really cool on a shelf. A big maybe on these. I'll have to see how I feel about them when I get maybe the Nekopara or the Kill la Kill ones. Yeah, let me know what you think. So the next figure I want to unbox is this super weird Miku who they turned into a musical note. No, I'm kidding. This is not a figure. I mean, technically, is it a Miku figure? Probably not. No, this is just a Otamatone, and I've never bought one of these, but then I saw they did like a Miku skin for one, and so I picked one up, and I thought it weirdly fit the theme of this video. Maybe a bit of a stretch. Either way, I'm gonna open this. I've never owned one of these, but they always look so fun. I'm so excited. Oh, here it is without batteries yet. I was quite disappointed to find out that the noise that it makes is still just like the default tones. They didn't like sample from the Miku voice or anything, that would have been like so cool. At least I'm pretty sure it doesn't. We'll see. Oh my god, my entire video comes to a halt because I need a screwdriver to put the batteries in. All right, I've put the batteries in. Let's work out how to play. Oh. This is gonna be such an annoying bit in the video. I'm pretty sure this isn't Miku, but like up here, it kind of sounds like Miku. Let's play Symphony Number 9 in D minor, Op. 125 Choral by Beethoven. Okay, this is really cute and really cool. There's a whole rabbit hole online where people write like sheet music for these things. Apparently you can get a deluxe model where you actually have labels on the stem here that tell you where to press your finger for what note. I think this is just like the basic bitch Miku model, so it doesn't do that. It is very cute, and I feel like this is an important item. Do you know what I mean? Like a Miku skinned one of these. This is like a powerful item in history. All right, let's move away from super abstract forms of figures, like whatever that musical note thing is, to more well-known Smol figures. And of course, that is a Nendoroid. So today I want to unbox this Nendoroid that Hobby Genki was kind enough to send me. So if you watched one of my previous videos, you might have remembered that I unboxed the Tamaki from Fire Force figure. I actually got that figure of Hobby Genki, and better yet, it came with the Kotobukiya exclusives. After that, they reached out to me and asked if they could send me a figure. Having used their service in the past, I accepted, and so today we have this Marnie Nendoroid. Hobby Genki have a wide selection of figures, and similar to some other stores, they do offer the ability to pre-order without having to pay up front, which is nice. I found their packaging to be really good, and all of my packages have arrived safe and sound. They offer a wide range of shipping options, and I found that some of their prices for figures can be pretty competitive compared to other stores, so do check them out when you're shopping around. You can use code Daijoububu5 to get a 5% discount off of your first order. Thanks again, Hobby Genki, for this adorable Marnie Nendoroid we're gonna look at. Or as she's called in Japan, Mary. I think Marnie's character design is so cute. I love it. I think she's adorable. So I really liked her Nendoroid. Her Nendoroid doesn't come with a lot of stuff. It basically only comes with her Morpeko and a Dusk Ball. But I do think they absolutely nailed her transformation into a Nendoroid, and they gave her some really cute faceplates as well, so you can act out some really cute scenes with Morpeko. Alright, moving on from Nendoroids, we do have a couple of other Smol non-scale figures I have to open. The next one is a prize figure, and that is this Sweet Sweets Choco Mint Hatsune Miku by Furyu. I've been kind of out of the Miku prize figure game for a while now. I think I haven't bought one in a really long time, and I actually don't remember what compelled me to buy this one. I think I saw the original source art for this figure, and I just fell in love with this kind of mint chocolate cupcake thing. It was so cute. So I hope that the figure kind of lives up to the illustration, because I already have a lot of prize Mikus and I don't have enough space for too many of them, so I do want to reserve myself to only kind of buying the most special of them. Let's see how this one turns out. Aww, they're always so cute. Okay, so she's pretty small, I think, first of all, for a Miku prize figure. Maybe, I don't know, I don't quite remember, but she's really cute, like first impressions, but she is kind of rough on the details. I haven't really picked up a Furyu Miku ever. I think maybe most of mine have been by Taito. This one has a really cute art and design, but I think the execution is just a little sloppy, a little rough. Her kind of entire torso area is super rough to me. Also, she's definitely more blue than this kind of minty teal they have on the box. I straight up feel like they photoshopped this one to look more green than she actually does in real life. I do think that her face and expression is kind of cute and the pose is adorable, but apart from that, yeah, I don't know if I would keep it. I don't think it's as good as some of the Taito Mikus I already have, unfortunately. Oh, I'm sorry. And the last thing I have to unbox is a good old classic pop-up parade. So today I have the Maple pop-up parade from the Nekopara games, and actually the original chocolate and vanilla pop-up parades are some of the very first pop-up parades I got, and I remember being really, really impressed with those. So I'm hoping Maple is as good because I really like the Nekopara girls' designs. I think their maid dresses are adorable, and I don't quite like them enough to buy like scale figures of all of the girls. So a nice pop-up parade builds that niche for me. And the reason I say I'm a little worried about her quality is because I've noticed a general decline in kind of pop-up parade quality, and I feel like other people do as well. Like, one of the examples are the high-Q ones of Hinata and Kageyama. Like, I thought those looked really rough when I looked at some of the pictures. All right, I have Maple out, and I'm happy to report that quality-wise, I think Maple's as good as the chocolate and vanilla that I unboxed. I think Maple's got an easier hair sculpt, definitely, not gigantic long pigtails, but I still think they did a really nice job on her hair. And I'm really happy with this. I think she looks really cute, really adorable, great value for this type of figure. Similar with how I feel about all the other pop-up parades, I still don't like this base. I don't know why it has to be. I don't mind the shape, I just mind this kind of double layered ridge. I think it's really bulky, makes it look ugly. I wish it was cleaner. But apart from that, I'm really happy. I'm glad to have Maple now. I think I've got Coconut and the Azuki one on pre-order, so I'll be happy to expand this line. It's going to be really interesting to follow pop-up parades in the next year after seeing what they have lined up from their kind of Wonderfest One Hobby announcements. So they basically announced that they're going to be making large and extra large versions of some of their figures, and the extra large feels like a competitor with the freeing bunnies, even though aren't they all owned by the same company anyway? Are they? But it will be really interesting to see how those turn out. I'm really curious. But yeah, those are all of the kind of non-scale figures I thought I would group together into a video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this. I do have a Patreon now. If you'd like to see some exclusive videos on there, do check it out below. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed the video. Did I already say that? Either way, I hope you enjoyed the video. I will catch you in the next one, and I hope you have a great week. Bye-bye! Special thanks to Bradley, Eduardo, Furkan, Mike, Retro Richie, Rurika, Sleepy Quinny, Tattletale, and all the people currently on the screen.